Hey, what a nice surprise. I see 18 people. How about that? So, I see Joyce has sent a super chat. Hey, William Wynn. Well, William Wynn might not be on here yet. I seen he left a comment way earlier today. Oh, let me get my laptop here squared away. So, there's Joyce. Hey, Sandra. Joyce, sure to turn on your notifications. We would love to have you join chat. And Joyce, I see that super chat there. Thank you very much. And then there's Connie. Connie Jones, she's a regular. And Rick G. He's probably from this channel right here, y'all. You know, from this Southern Ideas channel. Maybe we get a few of them the people from this channel to come on here. We'll see. Denise, there's Shirley Nash. Hold on. And there's Wilkes County Boy. Ronnie Bailey. Hey Ronnie, are you from this channel or from my other channel? MJ, hey there MJ. Hey Becky Davis. Hello everybody. It's a good night to drink some coffee, ain't it? Everything's looking good from the other channels. Okay, bro. Hey, it's a good night to get you. Turn the air conditioning down low. Get you a blanket. Get you a candle lit. Get you some coffee. Get your bed ready. Get your phone ready to take with you to the bed. Everybody says I always put them to sleep. Hey, Miss Connie Crafty Corner. Hey, you been following me for a while, Ronnie? Well, thank you. There's Annie and MJ. I think, yeah, I spoke to you, MJ. Hey, I don't know exactly what we're going to do, but I hardly ever know exactly what we're going to do. Well, sometimes I do have something that's on my mind. I am sitting outside on the patio in the dark. I think I will go get me some coffee. That sounds, and by the way, how you doing there, Love and Life? There's Sandra Presnall. How y'all been doing? First thing we gotta know is, did y'all watch Tammy's video today? Hey Joyce, I spoke to you, but you might have been on the other end of the house. You know what I'm talking about? It's storming here really bad. There's Coey Lake. Hey, good to see y'all. Hey, y'all, I watched part of it, not all of it. No, I didn't get a notification. So I'm good. Hey, y'all, you know, especially for this channel right here, I'll try to put the notifications early. And I'll try to let y'all know whenever I'm going to be going live. I don't mind doing more on this channel. Because it won't affect Tammy's channel quite so bad. It was some crazy thunder here. Oh, I told y'all a little bit of stuff today. Reap what you sow. Found Christina's channel. They got that channel for the youngins. Uh, they, that's Christina's husband's doing that channel for the youngins. I think he's like a big old youngin too, you know. But I got it for like the youngins to learn. Ain't never asked me nothing about how to do nothing or nothing, but that reads pretty smart, y'all. Christina's husband. Hey, there's just a southern girl. Y'all ate a bunch of them donuts, a bunch of them. You know what I mean? They like to kill me, boy. I'm talking about I'm just now feeling decent, and I'm just now feeling like I'm gonna live. Hey, there's Plant for Soul. I got my laptop in here. If any of my viewers from the Southern Ideas come in there, I was gonna show them where I've been, y'all, for all this time, cause I abandoned this channel right here. Hey, I think I ate 2 times. The back and jet driver, it's good to see you, Daddy. Hey, boys, I've been gonna come back over here like forever and kind of do some of the project stuff and stuff like that, but I just really hadn't had time. Hey, Tim Jean. All the good old girls coming in here. Tammy told y'all today we'd have a show. I'd have a show, even if it wasn't many here. But this right here is what can happen to your channel if, let's see. Okay. This is what happened to your channel if you don't keep it going. And it can sure happen. And we'll get our full regular crowd over here, y'all. It's is Jenny in there? Hey, there's Jenny. Yeah. How about that? Just last week I had a religion. Had to. I hear you there, fact. Hey, you can use that number. Oh. I think it's number 8 wire. Like, it's a lot still for wire. That antenna that I made y'all, that's what that ain't all this channel was, but I did do a lot of antenna stuff on it. That antenna is the best antenna money can buy, and you can't even buy it no more. And I did have it on eBay, and I got tired of messing with it. Just well, it ain't so much I got tired of messing with it. It's just I can't do it so much. Because I do like to sit in and watch Gunsmoke every once in a while. And I do rest my eyes, but I don't go to sleep. But if you look at me and if you hear me snoring, you'll think I'm asleep, but I'm actually just resting my eyes. You know, I told y'all there ain't nobody in the, the elder people, they'll always tell you they resting their eyes. They ain't never asleep. They just resting their eyes. But y'all, as far as the going camping thing, I mean, I reckon I might go tomorrow. If the notion hits me. And actually, my plans was to go Sunday anyway. I think. Hey, Kathy, I can't really remember. But I know I was going to get ready to go and then, like, get up and go when the notion hits me. But, like, if you go down there, I do know I was planning on going this afternoon. Hey, Myrtle. Like, let some of the people clear out from down there. There's a bunch of them will leave on Sunday. But I might head down there tomorrow. And I don't know if Stephen's going to go. I think he might be going to go. I'm not sure. But Tammy will come. Even if she don't go exactly with me, she won't be very far behind. I won't let Tammy ramble around find no man, y'all. Hey, I'm sorry to hear that, Plant Patrol. I'm not up on that. I'm sure Tammy is. Yeah, like Shirley said, sorry for your loss, Y'all hear me today talking about the stock market? Like how they do, how them politicians get rich. If you watch that video, Tammy's video, I was on there talking about it a little bit. I get aggravated about that. My friends do too. Yeah, they crooked. They crooked. And, the only thing I didn't tell y'all today, there's a lot I didn't tell you, but thank you, Danny Patrick is the nephew to my dear friend of mine who is surviving it. Okay, plant episode. Hey, there's T Sleepers, look at there. Hey, y'all, I'll be honest with you. I don't know how the stock market survives. I don't know how it survives with all the stuff that goes on. And you actually have to know a lot of inside stuff that you won't hear on the news and stuff like that. I just know a pretty good bit about it because I studied it. It is rigged. They can, they do that all day long. Sit in an office and do that all day long. Hey, there's Yolanda. Hey, y'all, we're going to mess around here and get a crowd, ain't we? There's stuff that goes on the stock market, y'all, that the average person don't know. Which, to be honest with you, the average person don't know much about it anyway. But there's a lot of a lot of shady stuff that goes on. I I have a little message. Hey, there's John Ray. I ain't seen you, man, in a while. John Ray, sometimes I start to worry about you. Hey, women, there's the John Ray. That's the that's the sweet John. But yeah, y'all, there is a lot of stuff that you just don't know about, and it's the stock market, man, is our 401k. Like, there's no telling what Tammy's 401k looks like. We ain't looked at it, y'all. I know how to go look at it, and she knows how to go look at it at work, but we ain't wanted to see it. There's, I ain't gonna say a whole lot about it, but I'll just let you know. So, you understand. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure, MJ. So they got something called shorting the stock. And like these big companies, that's all they do is short the stock. And it's like playing that roulette. It like pays back like times 20 if you win. And they win. They have the money to make sure they win. So what they'll do is hey Joanne, glad you in there. I need more toilet paper. Oh, here's what they do, y'all. They'll put a bunch of money in there. I mean, they'll liable to put like $20 million or something. And make that stock go up. And then somebody will bet it's gonna go down. And then they'll pull their money out of it. And it'll go down. And if it goes back up, if it goes back up above this certain mark, you'll lose all your money. But they can pull the bathtub drain anytime they want to and make it go. Even if you make it, even like a bunch of boys was doing that one time. I was in there helping do it. Somebody was short the stock and we would all make it go up. A bunch of us just regular people, mostly army people. But we would make it go up, make them lose millions of dollars. But I don't know, that might be fell through there. They had something they was calling it, but I'll try to remember it, but it's not going back up. It might not, Sandra. But y'all, they do that over and over and over and over. And like I say, I mean, our money going in there, they feed off of it. Like I was telling y'all about, like a credit card. Do you know about five, when you pay for something with a credit card, about 5 pieces of money come out of that, going to, going to stuff that you don't even know exists. If you ever been to a gas pump, you ever seen where it's cheaper to pay with money than it is with a card? That's why there, y'all. But, and like I was telling y'all today, that's what all them politicians do. So like, for an example, y'all. For an example. Remember when they was buying all these masks? Boy, wouldn't you have loved to have had stock in that company? Where they was buying the masks? And then it goes through the roof. It goes through the roof. It goes through the clouds. But see, the politicians, they know all that stuff. See, hey there, Tony. Hey, Tony. Hey, I see a lot. I just heard it thunder here. I see a lot of people talking about. I see a lot of people talking about the rain. It must be raining all over the United States. Hey, it is. My gal, heck, damn. Hey, she's been in here a long time, y'all. She's been in here a long time, heck, damn. Well, sure took. Well, a bunch of y'all, really. Now, see, hey, Kathy, I'm listening. I fell backwards at work today and had to get 3 staples put in my back of my head. Man. Jimmy's telling me a while ago she fell outside today. She tripped over the water hose or something or other. Who's full of gray hair, heck damn? But see y'all, them politicians up there doing that stuff, they know what to invest in. And they'll fool you now. Because there's somewhere where you can go look and see what politicians is investing in. But they'll fool you. Because it might be a year before it actually goes up. But that's how they get rich. Did you know that, y'all know the Pelosi woman? Did you know they own a funeral home? Remember all the COVID-19? Did you know they own a funeral home? Let me get my power back here. Where is it, Tim? Over yonder?
I think it's up there laying under the notebook on that plastic thing beside the refrigerator.
So y'all, hey Philip. So y'all know I kind of get in here and just randomly talk about different things and stuff while y'all chatting. My phone is dead, so I am going to turn it off. Take care of. Okay, Tony. Hey, Tony, you know you're the only moderator in here, don't you? Let me get my power pack here plugged in. Y'all know what that iPhone I bought? I can see why nobody likes them. Yeah, you a moderator, Tony. You the only one in here that is a moderator. There ain't no moderators on here, Tony. You the only one. Hey, them iPhones, y'all. Boy, if it wasn't for the music. Oh, okay, Tony. I got you. Hey, if it wasn't for the music, I wouldn't buy one for half price. I ain't joking either. Yeah. Hey, as far as the music, read what you say. They got their stuff together. As far as the music. But like, when you get that iPhone, it ain't got YouTube on it. And you have to go, normally you go to the Play Store and download YouTube and Google Chrome. But see, on Apple, you don't go to no Play Store. You go somewhere else. And like, I didn't even know how to even get started. Stephen was gone. I done what I could on it, and I got Tammy to take it over there to, the Verizon place and get it set up and everything, but it didn't have nothing on it. The App Store? Okay. The Apple App Store. Hey, y'all, I know what I know. I ain't never messed with no Apple telephone. Joyce, y'all, I'll be right back. I gotta run outside. A bag of garbage trash can runs tomorrow. Hey, we have to do that too. We have to take our trash to the road. Hey, Jerry. Long time no see, Jerry. Hey, Jerry, I've been around. Jerry. Hey, Jerry, I'm gonna show you something. Won't you look at it, okay? And I guess that there might be some more people looking. Uh, it ain't saying nothing. Or they might see it later, y'all. But I'm gonna show this right here to you, Jerry. I've been around the whole time, Jerry. See this channel right here? So I had a channel that some of my people didn't know about, before. Anyway, let me just tell it, not get too carried away. Here's the channel that me and my wife hang around on. So we make 4 or 5 videos a day, a week. And we do concerts. Here's one where my daughters come over here and singing. See her in the cowboy hat there? And that's me sitting back on the drums. That's my son. Now see, since the people on Southern Ideas had seen me, they started getting this channel right here going. And we on there all the time. I just show you some thumbnails here. And y'all, I've got where I do these late night videos. But it interferes with my wife making videos. So I decided to come back to Southern Ideas and maybe I might can get it cranked back up. That's the name of the channel. I know that when I was making videos on Southern Ideas, I know there's a bunch of y'all boys like Tammy. Yeah, you need to go subscribe. Can any of y'all put the link in here for me? Well, I might can. I might can, I'll try it. See if I can put a link to my own channel. Yeah, they're Southern Ideas. Uh, you can't see John? John, you still having trouble? I am happy to see you, Daddy Dan. I'm happy to see you, daughter Jenny. John, hey, John, it's... No, I couldn't put your link in. Hey, John, man, you got to try to get a hold of that diabetes, you know. So, the channel there that we just put in there, that's the channel I was just showing here on the laptop. Okay. And sometimes I'm in there with Tammy when she does a video. And sometimes I'm not in there. I ain't decided if I'm a plus in Tammy's video or a minus, to tell you the truth. I really don't know whether I help her or hurt her. Some folks like me, and some folks just can't stand me. But you might want to check into that, John, that medicine Tammy took. It'll make you lose weight, but it'll also make you sick too. Sick on your stomach. Just got a commercial on the laptop here. Smash the like. Hey, gals, I used to have a pretty good bit of women on here, on this channel, on these Southern Ideas. I had quite a few women on here. And, I hear you, Joe. That medicine Tammy took, it'll curb your appetite. I heard her saying something the other day. Because this is a brand new channel, is why nobody's a moderator. It's a brand new channel. And I heard Tammy talking the other day. I don't know if I heard her. She was talking to me or talking on the phone or something other. But they say about every woman in this town's taking that medicine. To make it, it's for diabetes, but it will make you lose weight. I did notice when she done quit taking it now. But I did notice that when she was taking it, she's kind of ill. She get mad at me over every little bit thing. See, Sleepers, are you selling plenty of baby dolls? Hey, I tell you what I do. There's Heck down the moderator. We can hear the music in the background. That's Tammy watching TV.
I turn it down.
I done told her, hey, Carter Hayes. Hey, y'all, Carter Hayes might be from Southern Ideas. Hey, Carter, are you from Southern Ideas or are you from the Tammy and Danny Hodges channel? Hey, y'all, you can't hardly tell no more. I was gonna tell y'all today on Tammy's video that live have some crazy people coming here. It was a movie. She was watching a movie. I lost about 60 pounds. I traded burgers and fries for Walmart salads. It took me about 5 years. Hey, that's good though. And 60 pounds is a lot of extra weight. What was that medicine you was taking, Tammy?
Ozempic.
That's what it was, Kathy. Ozempic. Tammy, Danny Southern, glad to see you live. I miss your videos. Hey, Carter, if you look up Tammy and Danny Hodges, you won't never miss another video because that's where I am most of the time. Now, this is something that's the link there. Rick or Carter. That's the link there to go to. Hey, there's Funny Frog. I'm gonna circle back in a second, y'all. But anyway, you can go to that Tammy and Danny Hodges, that link I just put in there. And that's where we are hanging out at. It started out we was just gonna do the concerts for my son. And actually Tammy got to go. Tammy would go out there and get on my son's video and stuff, and people wanted to see more of Tammy. And then we just kind of slowly got involved. Hey, Karen. Yeah, I've been around here the whole time. But we would get on and do these concerts, singing, and they on there. Matter of fact, let me tell you. So the people that's watching now. Now we got one that we doing Friday night. It done got 5,500 views. It done got 5,500 views from Friday night. A daughter come over and sung. Well, I'm glad you know now, Carter. I built one of your antennas. Thank you. It worked great. You know what, Carter? They'll last a long time too. They actually made to last forever. The stuff it's built out of, that copper and that plastic stuff, which is not plastic. We call it plastic, but it's not plastic. It's something else. So y'all, let me see what Living Life said. I started eating the right foods and lost 200 pounds, 100 the first year and 100 over the next 2 years. Hey, that's great, Loving Life. That's great. It's, hey, I'm a big boy too, you know. And that extra weight matters, you know. That extra weight matters. But y'all, Tammy was somebody that liked to munch. I would see her eating like all during the day. She'd go get this and go get that and then go get that and just munching and stuff. That ain't something I do. But when I eat. Like 4 big chocolate donuts. Hey, yeah, thank you, Carter Hayes. Things is going pretty good. Life is going pretty good. I don't know if I got messed up telling, but I had got on, the Tammy and Danny Hodges channels. I kind of got to doing these late night videos like what you're seeing right here. But it interferes with my wife making videos, not me and her making videos. And I had got up a pretty good crowd of people. It's not unusual to have 300 people watching at 1 o'clock in the morning. And, uh, but I was limited on what I could do because of Tammy making videos. So would she make a video and then I make one later that night? If I did, it'd drown out her video, and she wouldn't get the full potential views on it, like as if she normally would. Uh, I guess we're gonna do the late nights here, the late night videos here, and I can do more of them. And there's a lot of night owls, and you're seeing a lot of night owls right here. Hey, Lorraine, there's a lot of night owls that is up at night, and I'm one of them. We sleep late. We don't punch no clock. And we stay up late, watch TV, eat snacks, light a candle, eat tater chips in bed. Who does? There you go, cannibal. Kate says she just woke up, she's ready for the day. Hey, I've been like laying around and messing with the computers and here and there, and I uploaded a little clip of Grandma's video, up to Grandma's channel. Something I had stuck on Facebook, and then I decided I'd put it on Grandma's channel for her. I'm up early and only get about 4 or 5 hours a day. Yeah, living life fat. Eating right. You can't do it for a week, that's a lifelong thing you have to do, you have to try to watch it. And I used to burn I used to burn a bunch of calories. But this Grandma's channel, Stephen's 2 channels, and my channel, these channels, and I used to watch YouTube a pretty good bit, but I stay doing a lot all the time, more than you would think, more than you would ever think. I caught up on sleep from the week last night. Hey, y'all, them drums, y'all. I played them drums Friday night. When I laid down, I went to the concert and was seeing how it sounded, because I did just put that iPhone on there, for the first time. And I was kind of skimming through it, listening here and there, making sure it sounded good and everything. And my eyes went shut. And I'd wake up, I'd kind of wake up and start looking again, and the remote control fall out of your hand. And I just cut it off. Once you develop a health issue. Oh yeah. Hey, that'll do it, won't it? That'll do it, won't it, living life? The truth is, we complain about this and complain about that and everything, but when you have health problems, you find out that all that stuff didn't really matter that much after all. Thank you, Lorraine. I was stressed out on that concert. Lady today said, on Tammy's video, lady today said, if you were stressed out, you couldn't tell. I was stressed out, y'all. All them songs they played, I ain't. It's a good thing I can play by ear. Like, don't know no more what them drums is gonna do than until the instant it does it. And I'm playing the drums on an instant, on on a instant listening. Yeah, thank you, Shirley. Thank y'all for all the kind words. Muscle memory. And you know what? Because Christina was with us, yeah, it's a good thing you played by ear off the cuff. You're amazing. Thank you. Hey, that's what I was doing most of the time. Was I ain't them songs. I ain't never heard all that, y'all. There's a bunch of them songs I've never heard. See, 'cause I never listened to that kind of music, y'all. Never. But I do know this right here. I always have a good time. Always. That's something I really enjoy is playing the drums. I've got in trouble at school for playing the drums on the desk more than once. And y'all, I see that about the heat. The same way people get cooped up when it's cold weather and in the winter. It'll probably be like that when it gets real hot. YouTube views goes down uh, in the summer. And they go up in the winter. But when we get back on Tammy's channel, Tammy and Danny channel, y'all can help me tell everybody that we're going to be over here on the Southern Ideas for the late night videos. It will interfere some with Tammy, but not much. Not as much as you would think. I hadn't been on this channel, y'all, on this Southern Ideas. I ain't even looked at it in I don't know how long. And y'all won't never believe what the highest watch song was. I mean, it was high too. Y'all won't never, y'all won't never guess it. But so I'll just go ahead and tell y'all. When they were singing that Titanic song, my heart will go on. I couldn't believe how high that was. And I couldn't really believe how good the audience retention was too. Y'all ain't been going outside enough. I don't hardly go out there in Steven's video no more. And it's really bad, like to stay in the house too much. It's bad on you to stay in the house too much. But if you don't really have a reason to go out, thank you, MJ. They are good youngers. They are both good youngers. Yep, it sure was, Jeannie. So if I have something that needs fixing or something, uh, I'll go outside. I'll fix whatever needs to be fixed. You know, if it's something that needs to be fixed, I'll fix it. I won't just let stuff go. But I pretty much kind of keep everything done. They didn't do that good of a job singing it, but they doing it though. You know, those little parts. That's a tough song. You wouldn't see me trying to sing Celine Dion. I don't know what they was thinking about whenever they doing that. Mm-hmm. I used to go out there and, you know, like talk some on Steven's videos and stuff. And I don't hardly do that no more. You know, he wants to be his own man. You know, he ain't told me that. He ain't told me that, but he don't have to tell me. Well, I just hear a little thunder rolling. He don't. He didn't have to tell me for me to know it. Yeah, that's right. Christina got two boys, Joyce. They one of them boys. He's like her. He don't want to do nothing wrong in the oven. He don't want to say yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am. Not unless you make him. He don't get away with it though. Yeah, she don't let him get away with that. Not wanting to say yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am, and all that. She don't. She's a school teacher, y'all. That tells you about everything you really want to know. And hey, Sandra, and yeah, what? Hey, Sandra. Yeah, I think so too. But it's his channel, Sandra, and I used to would just step out there and really didn't think nothing about it, you know. Oh, I bet it is. Total chaos, and me and my four daughters will get together. I bet it is. I bet all of them be talking at the same time. They do. They do like her heck damn. I've heard her talking before. And the principal likes her too, you know. They, she was at one school, and they tricked her into, they did actually trick her into uh, signing another year when she could go. So they had it fixed where you had to sign or not sign. And if you didn't sign, you was taking a chance on whether you was gonna get hired. They wasn't all at the same time at the other school. And she done that one year, and she went ahead and signed and took the sure thing. I said, girl, don't you do that no more. And the next year, the same thing, you know. They tried to get her to sign for that job. And I said, don't sign it. I said, and I had to talk to her and explain to her about, hey, y'all, here's, you might not never be thought about it, but I know a bunch of y'all are teachers. The principal has a job to do. And it ain't the managed teachers, and it ain't the straighten out youngins. He has, I don't know exactly what they do, but they want teachers that can manage things themselves. They don't want to see you sending somebody in the office every 5 minutes. They want you to be able to handle that job and not bother them down there at the office. And I explained all that to her and all that, and and she does that. I don't think I could be a teacher. The only way I could be a teacher is just kind of, I wouldn't sit there and try to make 30 youngins mine. But I said, don't you realize that every principal wish every teacher they had was like you? And then she's got this personality too, y'all. Yeah. But yeah, she left that school, y'all, the one that kept tricking her into signing. And I think she got about like a $5,000 or $6,000 a year raise just by going to the other school. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money just going to a different school. I would have made a good music teacher. Hey, Joyce, when you coming down here? When you coming to Dublin, Joyce? Now with the smart mouse. Yeah. Hey, Ray, that's what Christina dealt with, a lot of stuff like that. She was she was at a school in the city. And like, I mean, there's youngins that would hit her and stuff. It's a mess. You know what? All I've heard. And I've listened to the scanner. I got a scanner that I would have on sometimes, and I would hear them talking about, a youngin' didn't get off the bus. And I called her up and asked her about it, because it was her school. She said, "Oh, they do that all the time." My daughter has been substituting for the first time in 12 years, and she can't believe how administration has changed. Well, you can look at the world we live in, and, okay, let me read what Joyce is saying here. As soon as my house sells, I'm thinking about 2 weeks it will sell, and I'm looking to come down in July. All right. I think somebody else is coming in July too, Joyce. You can look at the way the world is. For example, y'all, I was talking the other day. Hey, y'all see Timmy over there? I was talking the other day and I referred to somebody as a black man. And, hey, good night, Tim. And I've never thought about it. I mean, that ain't something I do regular anyway. I was talking about a black man, and I said it was a black man. I didn't know that was a bad thing. I didn't know that was a bad thing. I mean, is it that big a deal? Said, woman said, you're not supposed to refer to somebody as black or white. So just for a little tip, y'all, if you get robbed, don't say it was either a black or a white or a Chinese. Let's see. Let's see. Parents don't respect. Yeah, I was gonna come back to that. Yeah, Lorraine. So Lorraine, you see that Sanders speaking to you there. Teachers can barely correct children. She had 6-year old and didn't want to work, so she spent the whole day under a desk. Hey, Christina said it was a mess, y'all. Tim said Chinese to the pharmacist, and she told him he was not a racist. Hey, y'all, that's what I'm talking about. If you think we ain't living in a crazy world, there's a community of people. I ain't gonna call nobody's name because I don't want to get no red belly. And you would think it's what the whole population believes by the way we see all that stuff and hear it on the news. And they not even 1% of the people. I will give y'all a hint. Remember when Grandma and Stephen went to the store? They had a rainbow Christmas tree. And people is not the majority, y'all. And here's the thing about it, y'all. Here's the thing about it. I'm speaking for y'all here. We don't care what they do. Leave us alone and do it. Don't be pushing us around. If that's what you want to do it. Hey, Kathy. Glad to see you made it, Kathy. Brenda Simpson is coming to visit y'all in July. Okay? It's a different world nowadays. We don't care what they do. Just don't push us around neither with the agendas. Hey, that's right. Man, hey, y'all, I could just sit here and talk for an hour and a half about this. I'm telling you, just do it. If you want to do it, go do it. We we already get enough stuff pushed down our throat. Hey, Pam. You can't even watch the news no more. I need me one of them things like with the boxing glove like they had on Batman. Where you could pull the trigger and the thing would spring out and hit the TV and bust the screen. That's what, I need me some of them. Hey, Dublin. Glad you made it, Dublin. Hey, all Big Daddy Danny wants to do is just sit over here and live my life. Right on, Danny. Yep. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? And I know I'm saying too much. But man, we don't want stuff pushed down our throat. And that's done got to be a way of life. And they don't care. One time I seen y'all. I watched this video. I bet it ain't even on there no more. Hey, Ron. Ron B. Good to have you, Ron. Hey, Myrtle. Did I speak to you, Myrtle? I think I did, didn't I? I try to speak to everybody, y'all. Uh, I doubt this video's even on the internet before, but I seen a video where y'all know the Pelosi woman. You have to watch what you say when you're talking about them people. Somebody put a sign in the front yard. Yeah, there's my link there, y'all. Somebody put a sign in the front yard talking about, like you could come stay there, camp out there in tents, and they had tents and stuff put out there in the yard, and they wasn't home. The people that lived there, y'all know what I'm talking about. They wasn't home, but whenever they found out what was going on, they immediately called the law. I don't want them people in my yard. Put them in your yard. Don't put them in my yard. Don't put them in my neighborhood. Put them in your neighborhood. You know what, y'all, I mean, sometimes I might do step on toes. But there's really a small majority of people that think different than I do and you do. It's not like you see on the news. You can go anywhere you want to in Dublin and strike up a conversation. They believe exactly the same thing you believe, right here where I live. All my friends. We don't even have to have a conversation. I can just look at him and he can look at me and say, yeah, I know. It's not like what you see on the news. Yeah, don't put them in my neighborhood. Put them in their neighborhood. I went and put an antenna up for a man. And y'all, I ain't got no trouble with Mexicans or really nobody. Nobody. The stuff people do don't affect me here at my house. But a man told me I was putting an antenna up and a bunch of Mexicans moved inside of them and they was playing music. He said, that's all I hear. He said, when you walk out in the yard, that's all you hear. Yeah, you know what? I think Kathy, that's the, the Andy Griffith thing is peaceful. Hey, there's Bama fan. Hey, Bama fan, you gonna be good in here this time? You gonna be good this time, or you gonna cause trouble again? Hey, y'all. The if you don't know, and like you wonder is they stupid? It ain't they stupid, y'all. Our leaders. They just what you call bought. You say, man, I can't believe he voted for that. There's a reason why he voted for that bill. That's like the kind of stuff I'm good at. It's like knowing what truth is. And it's fixed anyway. It don't matter what they do. But one day, y'all, sold out is exactly right, MJ. Thank you, MJ, for making it simple. One day, y'all, let me tell y'all something right now. One of these days, there's gonna be so many people that's gonna be so tired of it. It ain't gonna do them no good doing what they do. They gonna be gone. Ain't no way to get all of them. Me too. Me too, Dublin. I ain't gonna quit. I ain't gonna quit neither, Dublin. And I ain't gonna let Tammy quit neither. One of these days, y'all, they're shuffling paper and hold on, we still counting. Ain't gonna matter. There's gonna be so many people. One of these days. So y'all see what Dublin says there? I'm not laying down and giving in. That's what they want us to do. That's exactly right, Dublin. I already know what Dublin thinks, y'all. So if 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 you put me and Dublin in a room, but you couldn't see us, and we was answering questions, you wouldn't be able to tell us apart. Both of our answers would be the same. And she ain't the only one neither. Hey y'all, where's my girlfriend Lynn Burns? She don't never show up, does she? Yeah, maybe so, Bama. Hey, Myra, what you talking about, Myra? Hold on, Myra. I want to hear what, that just about got. Hey, Myra, tell me what you talking about, Myra. Y'all, I myself, y'all, yeah, we do love you, Myra. Okay, Tony. Hey, y'all, I mean, I just tell y'all, I ain't good at the tiptoeing around. And and I, I, I gotta be real. I gotta be real. And I can't. Well, I mean, I gotta stay real, MJ. Y'all know what a, y'all know what a crankshaft looks like when you stand up and look like from the edge. When you stand it up and stand back and look at it, how the journals go back and forth. My journals go straight down, y'all. I'm not gonna be this over here and then jump over yonder and be that and then jump over yonder and be that. I'm gonna be what I am. Well, I mean, even if I did say something wrong, uh, I, I believe what I believe. There's a bunch of God-loving people in here. I'm one of them. And if there's anybody in here that believes what I was going on up yonder is legit, I mean, I just don't know what to say to them. If if somebody believes all that, you know we had a good thing going with the gas, y'all. What did he do? What did he do? Now, there ain't nobody told me. There ain't nobody told me. But I bet you there's some money trickling going on. They, they, hold on now. Take my shirt off. I think there's some money trickling going on. You know how, like eggs is, You know how much the eggs cost here? Hey, there's MJ again. You know, uh, think what eggs cost over there. You know, you remember when they was getting the fuel from here, y'all? The price? And then they go over there, over yonder, in the desert, where you could take one of your shoes off and buy 5 dozen eggs, and the fuel is more. It's cheaper to put on a tanker and bring it over here than it is to make it here? No. No. Ain't nobody told me nothing. That's like I told you I could see in the dark. I can't see in the dark. Ain't nobody got to tell me. Now, y'all wouldn't I look funny? I'm over here dancing like I've been dancing for the last 30 minutes. And then I all of a sudden jump over yonder and start dancing on the other side. Now, wouldn't I be cute? I'm not going to be no sinner, man. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I'm not going to be that person. Hey, Leanne. Hey, Sunshine. Hey, y'all are all making it over here, ain't you? Hey, Bob, I didn't know how many people we was going to have, y'all. I'm not going to be the dancing all over the room. I done took my shirt off, y'all. I don't know, MJ. There's only one way, MJ. And I said it a minute ago. There has got to be a bunch of people to get tired of this to overcome all the hold on with finding more papers. Counting papers. You know what I'm saying by papers? Counting papers for 3 months. Hold on. We found some more. Hold on. We found some more. You got to be able to overcome that because that's not through yet. Okay, Barbara, good. Yeah, I think so too, John. And boy, and it's all a plan, y'all. It's a plan. This ain't just happened to be. Darn Skippy. I ain't heard that in a while. Hey, I hope not, Kathy. You know, well, I guess probably a lot of y'all did hear Timmy's video. Then I have read and researched so much about all of this. It's too scary. Yep. Oh. It sure is, Tony. Hey, Kimber, there's Kimber. So I guess a lot of y'all, I'm surprised I got this many people, y'all, really. The first night over, I'm really real surprised. Hey, y'all, I appreciate y'all's support. And I can do more of these. I can do more of these night videos. And I don't mind getting on here and doing it. You know that? Well, I was talking about, I guess y'all heard it today on Tammy's video. Like, cost almost $40 for Tammy to go get 2 plates. At a buffet. And I don't mean it was no shrimp buffet. It was like a regular food buffet, like peas and butter beans and, like stuff like what I like to eat. Thank you, Lorraine. And that place is going to go out of business. They might not know it yet. You don't do better by going up on prices. Y'all, that's part of the reason I quit selling on eBay. See, I had a price fixed. It was a beautiful thing. It was beautiful for the people buying. It was a beautiful thing for the people getting a good antenna. I was making $40 or $50 every antenna I sold. And that copper wire that I buy, 800 foot. When I started, it was I think it's $158 per 800 foot. And it's right at $300 now. So, I started to quit then. Which, if y'all been following me, you've heard me say it. I started to quit then. Well, I did. I actually did. Sometimes it takes me a minute to remember. I actually did like lay off. I said, that's it. But I had so many people messaging me on Facebook. I said, well, I'll just go up on the price. Then I had to go up again. And they won, y'all. They won. I ain't gonna do all that work. Then like the ship, they done went up on the shipping like 2 times. I had the shipping in there with the antenna, so if you bought an antenna in California, I would not make as much as if you lived in North Carolina. But it all worked out. But they won. They won. This place up here, this eating place, it's been there a bunch of years, y'all. I've ate there a bunch of times. They're going out of business. They may not even know it yet, but they are going out of business. They ain't gonna survive. And, uh, hey, y'all, let me tell you something. I'm talking about, I've been talking non-stop for an hour, talking about, let me tell you something. Everything is going through the roof. Well, that's just what I'm fitting to say, Lorraine. So, you figure you got a bucket that you putting money in, like as you earn money, as you get paid every week, you put money in a bucket. And y'all, this is very true. But that bucket's got a hole in it. And you don't make a whole lot anyway. By the time you get through paying your bills, even if you don't have no heavy duty bills, it still costs a lot to live. You got a hole in your bucket. And I'm not even sure how McDonald's and all them places is going to hold up. And so, to make a long story short, here's the punchline, y'all. Our nation has a hole in the bucket. We are going down. We are going down. We are getting robbed. Little by little by little. Getting it at the gas pump, getting it at the grocery store, getting it on Amazon, on eBay, every day. Every day, the hole in the bucket gets a little bigger. And the money will run out. All you got to do is do what we've been doing. So you ain't even got to do nothing. You just do what you've been doing. Keep going to that grocery store. Keep going to that restaurant that's done charging $40 for 2 people to eat. That hole in the bucket gets bigger every day. And it might take a little while. But it keeps on. What is it, baby? Dogs want to come in here with me because there's lightning outside. They love Tammy, but when the stuff comes down, like when they get scared, they come to me, All part of the plan. Hey, do y'all think Plant Patrol and all of y'all that's Tony and all y'all that's with me, I can tell y'all with me, do y'all think everybody knows this? That we are going down. Hey, all this gotta do, all this gotta happen, y'all, is let them keep inching. Let them keep on inching. Then it's scary how many people think it's just politics as usual. No, this right here ain't, boy. You know that man up yonder, y'all? The number one man. Let me tell y'all something. He don't even know what clothes to wear that day. Somebody's saying, you put this right here on, and probably helping him get ready. And then when you get through, you go down here. I'll come and I'll walk you down there to make sure you don't get lost on your way. Down there to go eat. And then when you get through, you gotta walk out into this helicopter. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. If they stop and ask you, are you having a good day? Don't say nothing. Just walk to that helicopter. Don't let them know how stupid you actually are. Because we having a hard time covering it all up. And you know what, y'all? I think that, I really think that's awful. See, that woman knew better, y'all. His wife. She knows, y'all. You seen a woman do what women do. Is sitting there trying to hold up her man as best she can. She knows. We know. But she's sitting there holding that man up as hard as she can hold him up. And trying to smile while she's doing it. They used her husband. She knew better. She knew better, y'all. Don't think she didn't know better. They used him. That's bad, ain't it, y'all? If that was my mama or my daddy, that wouldn't happen, y'all. They wouldn't nobody use my mom and daddy. Myrtle says, sure she knows. I guarantee you she knows better than anybody, Myrtle. I guarantee you she knows better than anybody. I ain't never said a whole lot about this stuff before. That's right, Tony. Everybody knows that. I mean, all the people in Georgia know that. Yeah, I'm sure, Tony, somebody ties his shoes. Somebody lays his clothes out. Somebody stands there like the way that we used to do our youngins when they was little. Put your foot in there. Put your foot in there. You gotta go get a haircut today. I have. Yes, you gotta go get a haircut today. Go get one. You know, the haircut comes to him, you know. Hey, you can't get them out of there. living life. Everybody don't agree with that stuff. You can't get them out. And that's why they do the stupid stuff that you don't agree with because they know you can't get them out. Hey, yeah, that's right. Hey, John Ray, I just read that. What's saying that particular name right there that you used? Just say, think of something else to say. But, you're right. They are taking one heck of a chance, John. Hey, John, that word that starts with I and A, there. Just, y'all watch that right there. They taking a chance, boy. They taking a chance. Hey, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. It's hard to make people do something. You can have a perfect plan, and people don't really take orders too good. You can say, come to Southern Ideas, and there might some people come, and they might be some people that they just ain't gonna come for nothing, you know. But let me tell you this: uh, we're gonna always, we're gonna be here. Our number's gonna get bigger, y'all. Our number's gonna get bigger. Let me shut Tammy's door here because I don't want to disturb her, y'all. You wanna go outside? There's a goat on the porch, y'all. You know, hey, that's right, Jenny. Everything is the way they want it. You think, like, it's like the referee, you know, the referee in the wrestling. Like, you just don't know why. We can all see the man's cheating, but the referee can't see it. We being fooled. They think we're stupid. Hey, y'all, the goats, I might have to do something about it. I might have to fix it where the dogs can get out, but the goats can't get in up there on the porch. But you know how we go out there and look at the goats and say, hey, look at that one. The goats come up here to the glass door and look in here at us and say, look at that one right over there. He must be lost his mind standing up there making that noise. And look at that one hitting them cans with them sticks. That's what they doing, y'all. I'm talking about, we like looking at them. They looking at us. Yes. Hey, y'all, there ain't but one way now. Yeah, they want to be able to, there ain't but one way now, y'all. And that's for everybody to get so tired of it that it ain't gonna do them no good. Hey, Vicky Harris. Thank you, Miss Harris. And thank you for coming in and listening, Vicky. They say the guy in Canada running that country sucks. That, you can talk to Monique, Joyce. This stuff is worldwide. It ain't just the United States. This is a worldwide plan. This is all over the world. Yep, Leanne's right, y'all. Hey, the least you can do is hit the like button. It don't cost nothing to hit the like button. You know, I'm in for the people that's not subscribed and y'all there's quite a few that ain't subscribed. Well, they'll just search for whatever they wanna. They won't subscribe. They'll just search for whatever they want, and stuff like that. I'm telling you, they do. I'm telling you. But you might want to subscribe, and there might be some people on here from Southern Ideas. You might want to go subscribe to Tammy and Danny Hodges. Yep, and like Leanne says, share it to Facebook too. I'll get on here, y'all, more often, and I'll do like I done today. I'll try to schedule a video. Like so you'll see it sometime during the day, and know like I'm gonna be live. It might not always be at 10 o'clock, so you need to look at the what time it's scheduled for. And remember that it's Eastern Standard Time. Can you imagine? Y'all, it's like this right here. And this is just my opinion. It seems like to me that you ought to be able to look after your own people before you can look after other people. And all y'all that's worked, paid taxes, Social Security, me too, y'all. Our whole life. And they hate us, y'all. Hey, y'all, Grandma went to VOTE. Says, no, you can't VOTE. You already VOTED. How about that, y'all? That's like fixing your car, Danny, and mine's broke. It makes no sense. Hey, y'all, that right there is what I'm saying all day long. If they got all that free money, what's wrong with giving the elders another $1,000 a month? I tell you what's wrong. I'll tell you what's wrong with that. Because you ain't a good VOTER. You actually care. You actually care about what goes on. Hey, y'all, me and Ed Higgs. He's liable to be in there listening, y'all. Me and him, we start talking about this stuff sometimes, and we don't even overdo it. We like get mad within 5 minutes, and just have to quit talking about it. He knows everything I know. How can you go take care of somebody else, and you're not even taking care of your own bunch? The people in the services, seems to me, oh, they stand up there. They stand up there on the news, thank you and all that. But they are throwaways, it seems like to me. It seems like to me that. They are throwaways. Go over there and see all that stuff get messed up. Um, the 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 homeless thing, you know. I know that there's a lot of people don't agree with me about the homeless thing. But I know a lot of them people's mentally ill. And that's the biggest reason that I look over a lot. If if somebody's mentally ill, y'all, they're not 100% responsible for their actions. They don't choose to be like that. You know what I mean? They're not choosing to be like that. Now, if you're drunk, you are making a decision to be drunk. But we ain't talking about drunk. And I think it's did y'all see me the other day, me and Steven on that, on the road trip where I went by to that church and showed you them little tiny houses? I know y'all did. I know y'all did. Okay, I was reading there, y'all. I've been inside that little thing. Now that thing looks like it ain't big enough to even turn around good. But it's got like not a full bed like what we got. It's got like a single mattress. And it's got a little hot plate table and stuff. It's got a bathroom. It's got a shower. It's got a TV in there. It keeps the rain off. Why come they can do everything? Why come they can't go somewhere and buy 10,000 acres? Yeah, I Sandra, them is some nice little buildings. It seemed like to me that would be the godly thing to do. See, even Dublin, y'all. See what Lorraine's saying. Yeah. Okay, Lorraine. See, they don't have a whole lot of that here, y'all, in Dublin. They do have it, but you don't see it like you do on TV and stuff like that, on videos. But I went to Macon. Me and Tim went to Macon to see Travis Tritt, me and Tim and Stephen, and I think it's his wife. And I do remember it was some kind of cold. And there was people laying around like up in next to buildings and stuff. Now, y'all, I ain't talking about a little bit cold. It was cold. I don't think they care about them too much. Matter of fact, I don't think they care about them at all. I ain't never seen where it looked like to me they cared all that much. They ought to go down there at CNN and lay in front of that building. Yeah, there's a lot of that, Shirley. I don't keep up with things as good as I used to, but I actually like kind of keep up with everything. And, and like, I keep on jumping back on the elder folks. I just don't think they get treated right. Hey, y'all, I mean, we've give money our whole life. My retirement is $500 a month, y'all. That's what my retirement is, $500 a month. What if I didn't have Tammy? I would probably be in a tent myself. Well, see, Shirley, I ain't just talking about the servicemen. I am talking about servicemen. But I'm talking about the elder people. We not all equal. Some of us make more money than others. But a lot of people, their money is close. And then they, what I mean, their medicine and stuff. Okay, Tony. See, I went to a woman's house with Tammy. She was an elder woman. She had a son that lived with her, and he wasn't 100%. Well, I don't mean he was bad, but he wasn't 100%. And I walked in there, it's 110 degrees. And I seen she had an air conditioner there. She said, I asked her about it. She said, I got to do what I got to do to live. In a trailer with no air conditioning. Okay, Tony, thanks for coming by, Tony. Hey, Tony, I'll always schedule a video, and I'll try to do it quite a few hours ahead of time so y'all can run across it and, see it, and you'll know when it's be later tonight. Yeah, like, some folks gets along pretty good. Some folks got a good income, good retirement or whatever. I don't even know how all that stuff works. But a lot of people cut it close, and they live close, and they watch what they do at the grocery store. If, hey, I'm sure y'all done it because I done it before. You just go in there and you go put stuff in the grocery store that you need. Good God Almighty, man. 11 blood pressure pills a day? Yeah, y'all, you go in that grocery store and just put everything in there that you need. See how much it is. Everything that you're gonna use. And I mean, I ain't talking about stupid stuff. I'm talking about stuff that you will use. I ain't talking about just putting everything in there that you ever wanted. If you don't think your bill won't be $600, that's more than I make a month. And I don't know how everybody makes it so good. That has bills. And the younger bunch, y'all, see, we all kind of know how to do. But the younger bunch, thank you, Rick G. Please remember, give Danny a thumbs up. It will help his channel. That's right. You know what, y'all? Hey, you know what I'll tell y'all? It helps my morale. If you don't feel loved, you think you want to get up there and make a video? If you get up there and go make a video and nobody cares and nobody appreciates you getting up there and doing, there's people sitting right here right now that could just hit that like button. You see that? 67 likes. Ain't no way they'll hit that like button. That's being able to see in the dark, y'all. Oh, it's all about how you manage your money, Kimberly. Hey, y'all, when I see that number go down, the people number, I think about getting off. Hey, Terry. These people that'll come watch you that don't like you a bit. I don't know why they come. And they out there too. They out there on Stephen's channel. They on Grandma's channel. That don't like you a bit. Let's see what living life says. I am costed at the grocery store, and I still spend $400 every 2 weeks. I don't know how much we spend, but I do know I hear Tammy complaining a pretty good bit about that. Oh, she's always complaining. Yeah. So, back in the old days, y'all, and I barely remember the days I'm talking about. A lot of women, stayed at home. And I guess everybody done pretty good. But it takes two now, y'all. And y'all know Stephen. He's so much better off than what he was. It ain't even funny. Y'all don't forget to subscribe to Tammy and Danny Hodges YouTube channel. So y'all, there's John. He put the link in there that goes to the channel where I mostly hang out at now. Since we went on the God's Way diet with my husband's help, we can't cut food corners as much. Oh, I guarantee you. That the health stuff ain't no bargain money-wise. Money-wise. And they know it too, don't they? Lorraine, I don't have one now, but I am entitled to have his retirement. He has to pay my insurance. Yeah, I think a lot of y'all know about Shirley. She didn't get took. She didn't get took, y'all. She sat right there and didn't say nothing, and she knew everything. It's really got to be something else, y'all. And actually, I forgot I was talking about Stephen a little bit. Hey, y'all, you wouldn't believe the amount of money he used to have to spend. It was every week, $800 every week. $800 for this or that. And he got tired of it one day. So I guess I'll tell y'all, I have told a couple people on the telephone, and there's some deal about he wouldn't buy a washer and dryer. They they didn't nobody asked him to buy a washer and dryer. Or maybe they did. I don't even know. Maybe they did. But her daddy went to a place that like, I mean, it's like a rent to own. That's where he bought them at. Like, don't tell me why. And then Stephen's the biggest whatever in the world because he didn't want to pay back double the money for a washer and dryer that you can go out there to Home Depot and get. Man, he got tired of it, y'all. I was reading what Kim was saying there. Takes a lot of money, don't it, y'all? Hey, y'all, Stephen was the worst person in the world, wasn't he? Them people. They helped that man, her daddy, all the time. All the time. Her daddy surprised me, y'all. I know that's her daughter, but they somewhere along the way, you gotta realize there ain't no being happy. Oh, I got my son back, y'all. My son was out there like couldn't do enough. I hope y'all don't think I'm stretching it by no means. He couldn't do enough that somebody would be happy. What does it take to be happy? I've been out there, y'all, quite a few times. Hey, Stephen's up there welding and fixing something other for him, her daddy. Her daddy called me up like, well, he didn't call. I think it's in the message. I don't care what he says. I ain't scared of him nor nobody. I ain't scared of what he might do. They don't want me to start talking. Like, the worst thing you can do is, I take, instead of saying the worst thing, the best thing you can do is leave me the hell alone. You don't want to really get me started. It ain't against the law to tell the truth, y'all. You don't call me up and say, the best thing you can do is leave me alone and let me shut up on my own. I will not be shut up. Yeah, that's right, MJ. Like, how much is enough that you happy? I know he had a truck he paid. Y'all didn't ever see it. I know he had a truck that was $10,000. He traded it in for her to get a car. She makes $60,000 a year. And he had to put gas in there. If he didn't buy groceries, they wouldn't know groceries to get uh, bought. That's why they ate out like that. She didn't want y'all to know all that. Oh, so I love to cook. If you love to cook, why don't you get in there and cook? Get out of that hammock. Or laying there in the hammock, Stephen up there grilling and cooking. Brought some devil eggs over here. Tim said, "Oh, I see you made some devil eggs." No, Stephen made devil eggs. He don't have to do that no more, y'all. You know, the truth will just make somebody so mad they can't even hardly stand it. You know, Kathy, did you know you ain't the only one I've heard talking about that dressing? I've heard another woman talking about hey, y'all was being tricked. They want no groceries, Jenny. Stephen, they want no groceries. He didn't buy nothing. We don't. I actually try to figure out what she doing with her money. And she didn't save it, y'all, 'cause she's too big of a fool about spending money. She's too big of a fool about that. I mean, he ain't never seen somebody so bad in their life about spending money. Then I'm sitting here talking the other day, and Kathy's in the chat. She said she's still lurking around in chat after a year. Under all these crazy names. How much is enough? How much money you gotta spend to be happy? I heard Stephen the other day. I had a video playing. Well, Tammy did. She had a video of Stephen playing, and he would come over here and sit in the recliner. I wasn't even paying that thing. That thing had been playing all day, playing one of Stephen's channels. And I wasn't paying it no attention. He said, "Look at me there." That's when he's putting that roof on. He said, "Look at me putting that roof on roof and all that stuff down there." Said, "Wouldn't even bring me a glass of water." That's what he said, y'all. Yeah, it was hard, MJ. And see, I knew everything. I knew it all. He said, wouldn't even bring me a glass of water. Think about that. Wouldn't even bring me a glass of water. Hey, y'all, I said this before, and I ain't gonna keep on talking about this right here. But she can start today and look and look and look and search the whole world over. There ain't gonna be another Stephen Hodges. Hey, you know what? Sometimes, love and I, you can't hardly help it. See, I'm still mad about that. You know, there's such a thing as when you get 40 or 50 years old, you make the best out of what you got instead of like starting your life over, in my opinion. If you're living a pretty good life, just try to make the best of it. And we ain't teenagers no more. Just try to make the best of what you got. Hey, Kim, God has already helped Stephen. When he come here, y'all, he was pretty broken. Even though he knew he had to go. I said, son, you ain't gonna be able to keep doing it. And y'all, I say some stuff every now and then about, about women or men. They both do it. Try to keep you away from your family. If you if you go around your family, I'm gonna be mad. You know what I mean? They don't exactly say that. If you go around your family, I'm gonna be mad. But that's what they're gonna do. Yeah. Yeah, man, I like everything he had worked for. Oh, Kathy. And I figure he probably made $80,000 a year while he was down there. He spent every dime. He's gonna go to this place in Florida that was gonna cost about $10,000 for a week. He didn't go. That's actually what made the bridge really start crumbling. Actually, that is. I'm about to forget about that. Well, I'll tell you, Danny, whoever the young lady in Stephen's life, she will be a lucky one, and she should respect him to the fullest. Lorena, a lot of times, and y'all women know this, a lot of times them good guys like that, they'll get taken advantage of because they so easy going. That don't mean every woman will do that. And then people like me, you can't hardly take advantage of. As, as men like me, you can't hardly take advantage of me. But Stephen will go along with about anything. Uh, he'll go along with almost anything. But yeah, they was gonna go on she had a trip planned to go $10,000 for a week. To people like me and Stephen, a $10,000 trip to us is like rolling the window down while you're going to town and just throwing it out. It just ain't worth it. It just a $10,000 trip just ain't worth the money to us. I mean, we'd rather eat $10,000 worth of hamburgers or something other. Or something. Yeah, y'all, I see Candy Boy there. I remember when all that happened to him. He lost everything, y'all. And he is, like, how old you, Candy Boy? 50 years old? Ain't it funny starting over, y'all? Stephen's lucky he had me. And Candy Boy's lucky he had his mama. What would he do? I mean, what? Everything he worked for, gone. Everything he worked for, gone. They actually doing pretty good. I see that, Lorraine. Well, Shirley, hey, Shirley, I see that. He wasn't exactly no nice guy. You got done wrong. And buddy, let me tell y'all one thing. Back when all this stuff was going on, I had done had enough. Now I promise you, I had done had enough. And I'm talking about I was fitting to let everything I knew but come to light. You know how they say, everything in the dark comes to the light. I was fitting to let it go. And I warned that I was fixing to do it. I was actually being a nice guy when I was doing all that talking. I was being a nice guy. I'm talking about, I needed an award for being a nice guy. But it was fitting to get bad. I had done had enough. I had done had enough. Hey, Charles. Glad you made it over here, Charles. Need to make sure you subscribe, Charles. Hey, y'all, instead of just like searching for me or something, hey, y'all just subscribe and make sure you hit the bell. Then I could tell in that video when y'all were over at their place. Hey, me and Grandma and everything was over there one time. And Stephen didn't want her on video, y'all. When she get on there, she trying to sell something. Those of you remember. I'm surprised that Sunshine, you remember. But we was down there and we was frying some fish, and I could hear her way over yonder talking on hollering from over yonder to y'all. It took me a minute to figure out what was going on. Do y'all remember Stephen didn't want nothing for sale? You know, do y'all remember he gave them birdhouses away in the beginning? I like to have never talked him into at least charging the shipping. Yeah, I see that, Jenny. It's crazy, ain't it? Hey, Tammy would have been like tickled too, you know. I know all that stuff sounds like a lie. I know it all sounds like. Is there any way somebody can be like that? That's right, Shirley. Were you around then, Shirley? Hey, Shirley, let me ask you something. Do you remember? Oh, I'll ask all of you. Do y'all remember? She made this channel, Teacher and Roofer. It was going to be her channel. Stephen was going to be on her channel. Let me tell y'all something. I done some kind of talking to him. And I'm telling you, I did. I said, let her have her channel and you have your channel. See, I knew they was on shaky ground even then. I mean, they stayed on shaky ground. When he said when he said I do, it changed, y'all. Like everybody knows it. Everybody in my family knows. Yeah, even William's like one of the first ones talking about it. That would have been, you take these YouTube accounts and you hook them to your bank. And when you get paid every month, YouTube will send the money to your bank. Guess whose bank account would have been linked to Teacher and Roofer? Guess whose bank it would have been? And when, you know, and, hey, y'all, I mean, when he pulled out and left and come here, that channel would have still been hers. And, actually, y'all, you know, I'm talking about I can see in the dark. She wasn't likable, y'all. I knew that. when Stephen would be in her video, she would get a lot more views. And she knew it too, even though I didn't ever tell her. Yeah. But, y'all, I mean, I saved Stephen's life all the time. Over the years, a bunch of times. Saved his life. That teacher and roofer, he would have made that channel, y'all. He would have made that channel go. You could see it in the views. And, like I say, y'all, people can say to me, you better not be talking about us. Hey, I'm just sitting here telling the truth. He wasn't allowed to mess with nothing of hers. But she messed with everything of his. It's one of them kind of things where what's mine is mine and what's yours is ours. And y'all don't know it. They didn't ever make no video about it. I know why they didn't. It wasn't Stephen, y'all. But they used to make them cups. Y'all remember them cups? They would. Stephen would go buy these cups. It's really kind of like expensive cups. And they'd take them and put glitter and stuff on them and stickers and all kind of stuff. And then put that old clear resin on there. And they was doing that. And I said, make a video of that. Stephen knows how to do that, y'all. He bought all the stuff. Had them turners. That's right, Shirley. He bought all that stuff and I remember him telling me, hey, y'all, this is true, y'all. Hey, I ain't never lied to y'all. And I never am gonna lie. He called her up one day. She's at school or something or other. He said, I'm gonna make some of them cups. He wasn't even gonna do a video. It wasn't gonna be a video. But for some reason he was wanting to do some of them cups. I don't know why. No, sir. That's mine. That's mine. And you know what, y'all? Stephen knows how to do all that stuff. And I'm going to tell him just as soon as I see him to make some of them cups. He knows how to do it, y'all. He made them all. You wouldn't know he made them. But he did. You wouldn't know he made devil eggs, but he did. You wouldn't know he ever done nothing. Am I still mad? I'm still mad. I'm still mad. He's down there getting his stuff. He had bought an air conditioner, a hot tub, built a double carport, roofed everything down, fixed everything down there. I want you to leave this air conditioner. Will you leave it? Yeah. He left the air conditioner. And then, when he left from there, wouldn't let him come back and get his other stuff. Them some sorry people, y'all. Them some sorry, low-down people. Grifters. The worst thing she could have ever done is come back on here lying. You won't get away with it with me. And you won't shut me up. And you won't scare me. You know what, Sunshine, you know what you're saying is true there? Hey, you know, she'd get mad, gonna quit all the time. Every time you turn around, she's gonna quit you too. See, she couldn't compete with Stevens. Stevens likable. And she'd get mad, I'm quitting, I ain't never doing it again. And then a few days later, you know what I mean, I could read her like a book. The money. The money. She'd be back on there trying to do nothing. I seen I really ain't want to get too wound up, you know, and I already have, but I can say this right here. Stephen made something down there one day, and now, he's never done this stuff. I've always kind of made the little stuff and everything, but he ain't never made stuff and all that. And he does this, and he's proud of it and everything. He takes it in there and sets it on the kitchen table, you know, to show her. He told me that night that she didn't say nothing about it. Nothing. And somebody asked me the next day, I was down there on chat, you know, down there in person. Somebody said, what does she think about what he made yesterday? I said, he said she didn't say nothing. And I bet you I do know what, it was that little thing with the wheelbarrow in it. He was like proud of it. Ain't that bad, y'all? Don't that sound like a lie? That eats you up so bad. Something he made, he's proud of. No, she wasn't likable, Sandra. She wasn't likable, y'all. And she sat there taking pop shots at Steve. I knew it wasn't gonna work, y'all. I knew it wasn't gonna work. 'Cause I knew y'all loved Steve. I knew it wasn't gonna work. I told Stephen, I said, she can do that if she wants to. I said, but she's got another thing coming. And even before I even been on here like joking with Stephen about, I even been on here like joking with him about him cooking them pancakes. And the woman said, okay, take them puppies up. And Stephen's like looking at the comment. That woman's, you know, she's watching him. She told him to take the pancakes up. I said, he looked at the comments. He said, okay, now let's take the pancakes up. And that's like a two or three women sent me a message. I know you're just joking. But I really wish you wouldn't be talking about Steve. So, and I was just playing. But they didn't, I actually like that, you know. I like that. Don't be talking about Steve, but I know you just playing. Don't even be playing talking about him. Ugh. So I quit, teasing, you know. Now, he knows I just playing. I said, boy, I said, you sitting there telling a bunch of professional cookers, tips on cooking, don't you? I see, y'all loved him. Y'all knew, y'all knew, but y'all loved him, right? Just welcomed him right in, loved him. And I was actually a little worried in the beginning, about because I can tell that like y'all really know how to cook. I can tell by looking at the comments and stuff. And he's sitting there like doing the best he can and stuff, and y'all just eating it up. Yeah, that's great, Stephen. That's good. I wished I had some. I like that. I like that, John. I like that. The women saying, I really wish you wouldn't be talking about Stevens. I like that. I do like that. Hey, that's right, Shirley. That's exactly right, Shirley. No. I was actually telling Kathy about that, Sunshine. She got on there on Kathy's chat one night. You know, I said the people that she's in there running with, she hated all of them. She hated all women. Yeah, yeah, y'all, I surprised myself like I got two good youngins like I have. Now, I wasn't that bad, but I wasn't a role model for the Boy Scouts neither. I didn't ever get into no trouble or nothing. Got a DUI one time. Used to fight a little bit. You don't know what you got till it's gone. What she done, y'all? She gambled. You want to go to marriage counseling or do you want a divorce? That's a gamble. Oh yeah, I agree. Lorraine, I agree. Do you want a marriage, go to a marriage counselor, or do you want a divorce? That's a gamble. Yeah. As I say that there living life, you know that a lot of people that if the if the wife is happy, it kind of seems like to me that men do it more to women. Like if that woman's kind of happy and having a good time, they got to bring her down. I don't see women doing it too much to men, but if that woman's happy and having a good time, like why would you do that? What's the reason for that? It's actually worse than you know, y'all. That stuff I said, it's worse than you know. Oh, really, John? They are afraid they'll find something or someone better. Hey, Sunshine, it wasn't just out there. It was in the bedroom, too. He come home and them cameras was put up. And she didn't tell exactly like that. She said she had them and Stephen wouldn't put them up. That was a lie. That's a bald-faced lie. He didn't even know about them. He come home from up there at that lake that him and Chris go to, and they was put up. He don't know who put them up. He don't know nothing. I would have took a hammer, y'all. I swear, I would have took a hammer and busted it all to pieces. And I might even have pulled the money out of my back pocket and paid for them again. But I would have busted it all to pieces. If if I had to go, I'd just go. But you can't. I'm somebody you can't hardly handle, y'all. Hey, I'll do the right thing, y'all. I'll do the right thing about everything. Like, think about that right there. That's pretty bad, ain't it? Like, what kind of man thinks like that? What is... And Steven's like about the straightest man I've ever seen, y'all. What kind of man thinks like that? What kind of man mashes the recorder on the telephone? I said, son, when you lay down at night, I said, I don't know what you do with your billfold. I said, I think she'll get up and go in your billfold. He laid his phone down, y'all. And I heard him talking about it. I don't know all about it, about how it works. But it's something about like you had to put a passcode in there. And after you try it so many times, it'll lock you out. He'd lay his phone down and go outside and come back in and he'd be locked out. I don't know exactly how it works, but I do know like she was picking his phone up, messing with it. Trying to get in it. You know, like a tracking him. You know, did you know, I'm talking about even when he was over here, y'all. I think she thought he was going to come back. But he lost his phone. Out here somewhere. And she told him where that phone was. And that's after he done come living over here. She told him where that phone was. He texted her or something. He was being tracked. I said, whoa, boy. I said, boy, we better change all your passwords. Oh, he seen one time where somebody was trying to get into his, trying to log in. All sounds like a lie, don't it, y'all? Sounds like something you see on a movie. Don't it, y'all? She didn't like them, Myrtle. They quit. They didn't want to go down there. Actually got mad about that. Something went missing. Some makeup. And she asked Phoebe that she'd get it. No, it wasn't makeup. It was in little electric smoke things you smoke. Phoebe don't smoke, y'all. But she has 2 daughters. That right there pissed me off. Phoebe don't smoke. She don't drink. Let me see what's wrong with this dog. What is it? That right there made me mad, y'all. You know what? Oh, did y'all hear Stephen say that his youngest didn't ever do nothing good whipping? That's the way Christine and Stephen was. I have swatted Stephen across the butt with my hand. And the girl, Christina, she was never wild. I bet you she ain't never took a swallow of liquor or something like that, you know, some kind of alcoholic drink. I bet she ain't never done it. Yeah, hey, you got that right, Lorraine. Boy, you talking about a mistake. When I was talking about gambling, do you want to go to a marriage counselor? Or do you just want a divorce? I mean that. I, uh, I heard Tammy's phone go off in there, y'all. Let me get up and, see who that was. It might be Steven or something like that. It's real unusual for her phone to go off at this time of the night. So it might be Steven telling me to shut up or something like that. Let me see about it, y'all. Did you see that text? I don't know. I was waiting to ask you. What did you say? Okay. It was actually a YouTuber, y'all, texting Tim. I know that's unusual for Tammy to get a text this late. And me and Tammy, y'all, there's no hidden monster that lives in this house. There are no monsters in this house. She regrets it. She regrets it, Shirley. She regrets it. I had thought about telling y'all today about Christina. And I guess I'll tell it now. Now, this is a true story, y'all. She's pretty young, I reckon, about, I don't know, maybe 15 or 16. Nobody would hardly ask her for a date because she was so pretty and everything. Pretty girls are lonely, y'all. Nobody. The men don't think they have a chance. And I lived with her And I know, hey, Will'll catch her. Oh, have you? Well, thank you, Will. So, beautiful girls is lonelier than you might think. Nobody thinks they had a chance. So she's going with this guy. And he changed her life. And I'll kind of tell it kind of quick because I don't want to be too bored. But this guy changed her life. He was smart. He was good looking. And she really liked him. But he was taking these, he's getting prepared for college. I mean, they're the same age. But in school, if you're going to go to college, you have to take college classes. Or you get up there and you won't know nothing. So he changed Christina's thought about college. She said, "Yep, if you're going to go to college, I want to go too." So this guy changed the direction. And me and him was good friends. And he's this good looking guy that all the women wanted. Matter of fact, you wouldn't believe how much he looks like me. Let me see if I can see, let me see if I can see a picture of him. He's on my friends list. Hey, I'll look for the picture in a second. So let me tell y'all the story before I go to looking for his picture. When I say he looks like me, you'll be surprised. So, me and him was good friends. And I actually think that's why he wanted to break up with her, is because we was. He knew I would have got mad. So he broke it off with her. She wound up going to college. And the guy she's married to now, she met him. He's a deacon of the church. He's real smart. He ain't jealous. He ain't, he's like what every woman wants. The guy that broke up with Christina ended up going to prison. Ended up going to prison, y'all. I'm gonna pull a picture of him up here. Yeah, she really liked him. And listen, y'all, I didn't see her shed no tears. Some of these women's really tough, But I do know she really, really, really liked him. He told her what he told her. She accepted it. That was it. He wound up going to prison. Me and him still friends, y'all. I got a mole like that, just like that, y'all. I got a mole just like that in that same spot. Man. You get on here, you don't know what you're going to say, you don't know what you're going to do. In 3 hours and 11 minutes later, there you are. It was something to do with the drugs, Myrtle. He was never a bad young'un. Uh, it wasn't like, he's a gangster or nothing like that. But it was something to do with drugs. Might have been the wrong place, wrong time. I had to ask Tammy about it. But he could have strung her all out, y'all. But he manned up and broke it off. Because he said he didn't want to do her like that. And then I would have got mad. Me and him was friends, y'all. I would have got mad about it. He know I would have got mad. But he manned up and done like he should have done. That's... not many do that, Not many do that. That's right, John, you're good looking. And you know what, John? Hey, John, did you know, John, that a lot of women like you and a lot of women respect you? You know that the women can tell. You know that, Christine was in all them beauty contests and everything. And there was a girl that was always competed against Christine, and it's one or the other would always win the thing. And Christina competed against that girl like a bunch of years. And that's who he wound up with. That girl that Christina competed against. And actually, I think they split up, and he's with another one now. Hey, y'all, they don't nobody with. He was a good guy. I don't know what happened. I can ask Tammy. I'll try to remember to ask her the next live. Be sometimes, let's see, what's today? Be sometimes, in a day or so, I'll get back on here and tell y'all some stuff. Y'all hear me clicking over here on the mouse? Hey, y'all, we had a good night. 3 hours and 15 minutes. Can you believe it? 3 hours and 16 minutes. Didn't know what the world I was going to get on here and say. I might go to the river tomorrow. I might not. It's all according. Let's see what time it is. Yeah, it ain't real bad late, y'all. It ain't real bad late. No, he won't be upset, but that was, hey, Sunshine, that was strange for Timmy to get a text like that. But it's actually a YouTuber, that was just she told me it was, and he was just checking with her about something. And it may not even be late where he is. And I think it might have just been an email. But she told me what it was, and but it was nothing. It was nothing, y'all. Nah, he won't get upset. He don't. Stephen don't want. He wouldn't like me on his live, just going on and on. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, yeah. I should be all right tomorrow. No later than it is. Because I'm up. Man, a lot of times I'm up about 2:30. Well, he might not talk about it too much on video, y'all, but he does talk about it. I just don't much care, whether I talk about it or not. I ain't worried about what. Ain't worried about it. Yeah. You know that, when somebody's wrong, man, they wrong. There was quite a few lies told. And I think a lot of y'all trust me. I ain't gonna get on here and lie. when you live in a glass house, you might better watch it. That was my son. I made a couple of moderators there, y'all. Looks like everything went pretty good. I didn't know how it was going to do coming on this channel. But I do know there is a few weirdos that used to hang around on this channel. Not many, but I know there's a few. I do know that. But, you know, y'all women, not so much to men, but women don't fool women. They know. And y'all know. Y'all seen the videos. Y'all seen Stephen. You heard me. You see Tammy. You know what you see. I want to tell y'all, there you go, Kimber. I want to tell y'all that yeah, that surprised me, Sunshine. You know, when somebody's wrong, you can still love that person and everything. You can love that person. We don't expect him to go against his daughter. But we don't expect Stephen to be treated like he was treated. And that's what surprised me, y'all. That really surprised me. I didn't think I just didn't think that. I didn't think that would happen. So y'all, let me tell y'all a couple things. Yeah, y'all help me spread the word about this channel right here. And the Southern Idea channel, these folks on here is not used to me getting on here. You know what I mean? They liable hardly none of them get a notification. Because it's been so long. You got to keep that mouse wheel turning. So y'all help me spread the word it's okay if you're on Stephen's channel and you say, here's where Danny's doing the night after dark shows, Southern Ideas. You can put the link in there. He don't mind y'all. We help one another. And actually, they'd probably be glad for me to get out of their hair a little bit, I want to tell y'all I appreciate y'all coming in here and y'all seen Joyce give super chat, y'all. I want to tell y'all I appreciate it. I appreciate the support. I had more people than I thought I would have. I, it's hard to believe. It's hard to believe. The first night over here, I have 100 people, you know. I love you too, John. Hey, John. Hey, John, you are a blessing in yourself. Just being on this channel, John. No, you don't. I don't think you realize, uh, John, that you are loved. These women know you like a book. They know you. Don't think they don't. Hey, y'all, I enjoyed it. I don't know how I could sit here and say enough. I appreciate y'all. I would not do this without y'all. I mean, if I got on here and I had 10 people, and then I had 10 people the next time, then 10 people the next time, I probably would quit. Thank you, MJ. Let me get MJ. I'm having some people, y'all, that has never been moderators. Okay. Yep, you are loved, John. We like the late nights, Danny. Yeah, we have a pretty good time, don't we? Good night. A good way to spend the night, you know. Get some coffee. Light you a candle. Y'all get you a candle. I want to tell y'all something else too. Get you some earbuds or either some earphones for the concert, you know. I'm telling you, it sound a lot better. All right, y'all. You got 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Josh, Sandra, Shirley, Lorraine. I want to tell y'all how I couldn't say it, sit here and say it how much I appreciate y'all coming in here and supporting me. It it means more. It means more than you would think. You have 100 people the first night. That ain't too bad, y'all. That ain't too bad. All right, y'all. 10 seconds. Good night. Sleep tight. Thank you, Jeannie. Thank you for coming, Jeannie. Thank y'all. Thank you, George, for the super chat. We'll see y'all a little bit later this week. All right? Hey, there's Chandler. She been in here. I ain't seen her say a word. Thank you for coming in, Chandler. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye, 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 bye. We'll see y'all next time. All right, I'm gone this time. All right, bye-bye.